Hey guys, and welcome back to Building with Whip. Today in this episode we are working on what I was talking about 2 episodes back about bringing these paths in and connecting everything up. And what I want to start with today is connecting that village up where we found that mending villager. So you can see I was planning some things out here with netherrack because it's super quick to break and I figured it'd just be easy to use. This is kind of the exit from our desert city, which is right over there. That's where we're going to have a bridge coming down this way eventually. We're not going to be building that today, but what I wanted to do today is actually work on the path itself going to the village outside the sand area. So there to there, we're going to have a bridge. Let's get up in the air here so we can get a better look. So the path here is going to split off right there. That's where we're going to have the final gate for the desert city. So it's probably going to come out to there. We'll have something out in this area. I don't quite know yet, but I do want to expand it out quite a bit. And over here, this is how you get down to this little village right there, which eventually I'm hoping to rework. Then it teeters off over this way where it's going to come out to another bridge, go all the way down there into who knows what, something or another, and it'll be down in that direction. I don't think we're going to be doing the port city on the southern side of the ocean or sound area. It's kind of like a huge sea, I guess. We're going to cut an inlet into it and whatnot. But what I want to work on today is this right here. It goes straight up through this area with our last rockets going right down through this valley. I thought it would be a kind of a cool look. Then loop it right up into here where it comes up to the top of this little hill here. And we're going to come down right to this guy right here. So then we're smooth this terrain out a bit so it smooths out right down there. But what I want to do for that big old port city type thing that we got going is actually have it right up in this area, kind of right in here, kind of around this big bay and whatnot, have a few large docks out here. And then that town right here that we were just looking at, where we were starting out at, this is actually going to be an outside farming area of it. I thought it'd be kind of a cool way of incorporating the village into the general area. Probably going to fence off the whole thing and just torch it up to start so it's safe. Just a massive fenced off area where you can put a bunch of fields and whatnot in, because I do want these guys to stay safe. Because this guy right there, that guy, he's our best buddy in the whole world because he's our mending villager. But what we're going to do today is work on getting this path out here. So what I want to do is start off by clearing out all these trees. So let me go ahead and get them down so we can actually see what the general path is. I know we're going through a birch forest, but it's kind of all we got. So whatever, we'll make the best of it. We can maybe even dot some stuff in on the sides of the roads as we go, but that could be a future episode itself. But what I want to do is start from right here, grab my axe, and go crazy. So we're just gonna go ahead and chop down all these trees as we go ahead and do it. I'm thinking we might do a later part of this through a time lapse or something, just kind of to mix things up, have a little bit of fun. But after I get the first trees down, I think it's gonna be fine just to kind of go how and just do this, because this is really where I'm gonna be shaping the thing out, figuring out what type of shape we want to do with it. And we're gonna get a lot of flowers and stuff on the way here too. So that'll be very, very nice. So I'll meet up with you guys once I got all these trees out of the way, just so we have something a bit easier to kind of check out and take a look at. Can we get that one, please? Yeah, look at that. Cool. All right, I'll be back later, guys. I think I've done it, guys. I think I've officially become a Minecraft YouTuber. I've learned how to put the food in the offhand. And then you can just keep doing whatever you're doing while you have your food there ready and available. Anyways, we got the path cleared out here, ready to go. Pretty much I just need to come back in, smooth out the terrain and everything like that. Get it working, but it comes up this way. We got to smooth this slope out here a bit. I decided on the palette we're going to be using for the path itself. I think it's going to look out pretty cool. I'm thinking, so anyways, we got cobblestone, we got gravel, we got coarse dirt, and we got grass blocks, so we're going to use some path blocks in there. I almost want to try doing terracotta too, but I think that might be too busy for what we got going on here. But anyways, the path comes up this way that you can see right here. It's actually not too long for the strip I want to get done in the video. The rest I can just finish up myself, but I got an awesome plan for this guy right here. So we're going to go ahead and basically convert this into a crazy dense forest kind of nearby the path. We're actually going to bring in some more oak trees, actually bring in oak trees into the birch forest and get some massive oak trees that'll hang over the pathway. We'll have some fences on the sides kind of bordering it in, having some torches here and there, but make it kind of a dark and spooky path more or less. But yeah, so we got to go ahead and just kind of start getting everything broken up here. I'm actually just going to level out this whole area up here, I'm thinking. Just bring it all down one because it doesn't need to go up one, then right back down one. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of clear this whole thing out all the way over. But yeah, so I'm thinking right now will actually be probably a great time to break us out into our first time lapse of the day. So while we get in the base layer of this terrain here, I want to get our first time lapse going, because there's a few different stages to this that I want to bring you guys in for every single stage, just because I think it'd be interesting. That's a lot of grass. Let's pick up a stack of it and call it good. But yeah, so there's a lot of different stages, like I just said, that I want to be going through here with. And just kind of as we touch on each of them, I want to make sure we get full detail on each, and you guys are actually like fully brought in for each phase, which means like this, we're going to have our initial path going down here. I think it's a great time to bring out the replay mod, get a cool replay going as we just kind of work through our path here. And yeah, so we're going to do that. Then I want to go in and bring that really dense forest feel into here so we can do another thing, basically going through the same route of it with the replay mod again. That one will be a lot longer of a replay than our first guy, but I think it'll still turn out to be really, really cool. So yeah, I'm gonna get into it before I waste too much time blabbing on here, and I will meet you guys when we have probably finished off the first set of bringing the path going through here. So I'll see you guys on the other side. Thought now would be a really great time to bring you all in here, because I went ahead and started off a little section right here, which I think looks pretty freaking awesome. I'm really, really happy with it, with how it's going, especially those trees kind of covering right there. But this is the general idea of what I want to be going for. So really, really dense on the sides, making those forests look extremely lush. We got a lot of bushes, some rocks. I really want to use a lot of these peonies, I think they're called. I think I got it right that time. To kind of dot along the path and add some colors and flowers in there. Got our little pond right in here. I brought out the lilac field over here, like lilac patch. They're just up on the hill there, and I brought them down because I thought it was really natural little clearing there. And we're slowly working on bringing these all the way up here as it goes forward. I did go ahead and place the fence with torches going all along it, so the path is somewhat safe, because it looks really, really cool at night. And I'm just kind of a little scared that, you know, a little creeper will come along and blow me up or something like that. But yeah, so this is pretty much everything over here. We gotta still do all of this area. My purpose for doing that part right there before I came back with you guys was, one, I actually had time to do a recording right now and get that finished up, and two, I wanted to go ahead and have something to kind of show you guys with where it's gonna go. But that's pretty much it. This, as you can see, we got all the fences and everything. They're going all the way down there. But we're basically going to work on bringing that foresty theme all the way through here. That'd be kind of a cool idea to fly over, going back with our rockets. And you're going to see here that it looks a little weird right now with just the oak trees on the edge right there. I'm starting to put some into the forest here and there, but it's very, very dense in this area, as you can see, kind of just because, you know, that's the only place I've really put these giant oak trees. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. I really like the look it's giving to the pathway and through the forest and everything. I think it's turning out really, really cool. But basically how I grow the trees, I know there's like 1,000,001 ways of how you can grow a large tree, but basically what I do is I just create like a little cone like this, more or less, stack it up 3 high, place this guy in here, and it might not work because there's that grass right there, but then you just bone meal the crap out of it, because bone meal isn't an issue for us. But there you go, gave kind of like it limits what type of trees can grow, and it's higher chance of getting a bigger one. Like that, you can see it's a decent sized one, so we'll leave that guy right there just cause. But yeah, so we're gonna do that, and I kind of got the style I want to be going with here. As you can see, it's really, really coming together. I'm really happy with how this is looking here, and I realized I didn't mention it in the last videos, but this is going to be the last pre-recorded Building with Whip episode. So we're back to normal schedule after this, guys. Hopefully normal schedule. I got some stuff coming up here in the future that I'm hopefully going to be able to talk to you guys about soon. But overall, it's hopefully back on normal schedule, back to 2 a week. I know last week I said, or last episode I said, no, we're just going to move to 1 per week for larger things. But I like this series too much to only play and do 1 episode a week. I like this series way too much, and I have a lot of free time. Or when I have free time, I really enjoy playing in this world. And then when I have an idea, I hop into the creative tutorials and stuff like that, when it doesn't directly pertain to what we're doing here. So I like to jump around, but I really enjoy staying in this world. But yeah, as you can see, as the night's starting to set in here, it actually looks pretty awesome. But I don't really want to deal with mobs, so we're going to sleep. And I'm going to get into another time lapse here, guys, of doing the rest of this guy. And I really hope you guys enjoy, so I will see you on the other side. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed those time lapses. There are multiple in there so far in this episode. But I've done quite a lot of work since those last time lapses, and we've got a lot of stuff done here, and I just kind of want to have you guys walk through this area from like a first person perspective instead of the replay mod flying through. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to walk. I'm going to point out a few things as we go. As you can see, we started adding a little bit of wheats in here, just getting some color differentiation. I tried adding some fallen logs and whatnot every now and then. I think they turned out pretty well. Let's do that guy right there. And I tried moving the yellow flowers from being just randomized everywhere with the bone meal into little patches, and I think it turned out a lot better. I tried removing all the red flowers, but I probably missed quite a few more than I thought I did. Yeah, there's 2 right there. I just didn't really want the red flowers in here for some reason. They just didn't seem like they worked. A lot of these big trees we got are super cool. Like, look at that guy. I'd never seen a custom tree, or not a custom tree, but a default Minecraft tree come out like that. And so we got some more of that stuff. There's a few really cool little hidden things here and there that I'm kind of even forgetting where I put them. See, we got little rocks and stuff right over here. Just again, those little patchy flower bits. Yeah, this right here. So I had a bunch of mushrooms, and that was not meant to be there. I had a bunch of mushrooms on me. So I decided to start putting them on the fallen logs, and I think it adds so much. You can't really see it unless there's a few little angles right in there where you can see the mushrooms coming through, and I think that adds to the forest atmosphere so much. Especially because they're kind of growing overgrowth on those fallen logs. Sorry, I'm cleaning up these red flowers as we go through, just as I see them, because if I don't now, I will not get them later. Yeah, there's just lots of wheat going around. There's so much stuff in here to explore. There's so many things like directing your attention off the paths in each direction, and I think it worked out so well. All these different colors, there's so much stuff in here. It really feels like a forest to me, like you're actually taking a stroll through a forest. This part right up here on my right is probably one of my favorite parts. So you just happen to get these 3 massive trees to grow in here all together. So I decided to throw some mushrooms up and a rock right here in the middle and some overgrowth all over it. This is a really dense area of the forest. So it just kind of needed something to it. Over here is a little bit lighter. I didn't want to have everything being super dense dark like this guy. I wanted to have those changes so that this itself feels darker than that, which I think we really captured here, and I think it turned out really well. I'm really excited where this is going so far. I think it's a great one. I need to still finish up the path connecting up to the village, but we added this little lilac field in here and brought that all the way up to the edge, so it's just kind of more natural. Stupid red flowers, they're everywhere, man. I just really don't like the texture of the red flower. The yellow, don't like it a lot either, but it looks somewhat decent. Back here, more dark spots, just where the 2 big trees would grow up next to each other. It causes a lot of dark areas, which mobs can spawn in, I think. Can they? No. Light is level 8. Cool. They can't spawn there. So that's still perfect. No mob spawns while you're walking through the forest during the day. That's nice. But coming up here, this is this newest area that we just finished up. And there's a lot of cool things, like back there's like a little start of a cave or something that dips down into there where you can't really see it unless you go explore off the road and look at it. I think this is I'm really happy with how this has turned out. But you can see up here, this area right here where the stone is, actually under that is a big lava field. Take a look at this. There's just a bunch of lava right there, so we're gonna have to figure out some way to get rid of that guy. Or just kind of leave it and call it good, and hopefully when you guys are exploring the world, you don't break that block and fall in there. But yeah, so we got to get this stuff going all the way over there to the village. Let's go ahead and fly on over there. Fly, thank you. So we got that much left to do, which really isn't that bad. I don't quite know where I'm going to connect it into yet, so I think I'm just going to connect it to the top of that hill and call it good for now, because I'm probably going to reformat that village completely. But yeah, guys, let me go ahead and get that pathway in, and then we'll wrap this video up for the day before it gets way too long. But we're going to fly over this path right here real quick, and it looks so freaking cool. I'm so happy with this. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about this path through the forest here. I know it's just a pathway, but there are some crazy things you can do with that simple of an idea in Minecraft, and I think we really captured it here. So I'll be back with you guys later on. Sometimes I swear the simple things in Minecraft are some of the best things in Minecraft. Just building this path right here has been so relaxing after we had this pretty intensive overhaul of the forest in here, which I really enjoy. I've probably walked through it 3 or 4 times just checking it out. But we created this little staircase kind of thingy right there, and the path going out in that direction that just kind of goes up over the hill and ends right there, because I haven't finished it quite off to the village yet. Did a little bit of terraforming over here, trying to smooth the terrain out so it looks a little bit nicer. I almost want to dot fields along the side of this, because we're going to be moving into that farming area, but I ended up terraforming all this out here. It was basically just a straight line right there, and I brought it and smoothed it out as much as I could going down. But yeah, this whole area right here was probably like 8 blocks lower. I know you probably can't really tell because it is different now, but I can't decide if I want to have like the border of the fields like at the top of the crest of this hill. So you come over the hill, there's this big reveal of all the fields and everything and the big farmland and whatnot of our village here. But let me know what you guys think. I'm totally out of time for this episode. I do hope you have enjoyed. Hit that like and subscribe button if you have enjoyed it as well. Let me know in the comments below, like I just said, about where you guys want to see this stuff going in the future, what you guys enjoyed, what you guys didn't enjoy. If you guys are enjoying that replay mod style of kind of me doing the replay as I'm building it, I'm happy to do that. Just let me know what you guys think. I'm learning replay mod and it's getting a lot easier. I kind of have a quick format now to do it all, so let me know if you guys are enjoying that stuff. It's easy to do, and I can easily continue with that style. But anyways, guys, have a great one, and I will see you in the next episode.